Hi there. My name is Vivek Rajshekhar. In last class, I have shown you how to launch an EC2 Linux instance, Amazon Web Linux. And once the Linux is launched, how we are using the either PowerShell or any other terminals according to the OS we are using in our laptop. How we are using in my case, I have used the PowerShell because my laptop is Windows. So I have launched my Windows PowerShell. With the PowerShell, I have specified the path in which the key pair has been downloaded. I have pasted the key pair. I have launched my EC2 instances through PowerShell. Once the instance is successfully launched, I have shown you how to install the package installer for our Linux distro. Once the package installer is installed, how to place the website, and once the website is placed, I have shown you the um, web page is successfully displaying. It is the web server is hosting the web page successfully. And now what we are going to do is, with the help of the user data manual, we are going to launch the instance. What is that? You will see. I will show you here. Okay, I'm going to launch the instance in the same mobile Linux. This time, by Linux user data. Okay, I'm just saving it like this. I'm going to create a new. What is that actually the user data? This is like a pre-automated script, bash script, which is used to predefine the role of the instance EC2 or the web server which is going to be launched. That is like after creation of EC2, after creating key pair, after downloading the key pair, after launching the website, I'm sorry, after launching the instance, status check, everything, we will usually go to PowerShell. We will step by step, we will log in to the PowerShell. Via PowerShell, we will log in into the EC2 Linux instance. Once we log in into the Linux instance, we will step by step, we will use the package installer, we will use the JIT system control and everything to go inside the configurations of the Linux instance, and we will place the website. We will install the web server, and then finally we will host the web page. Here, what we are going to do, we are going to directly give the script before the launching of the instance itself, so that we will directly launch the EC2 Linux instance as web server itself. We are not going to do the after configuration. The system itself will help us to launch the EC2 instance as a web server itself. How to do that? How to place the website even before the launching of instance? I will show you. I have selected Amazon Linux. Okay, everything is fine. This is a T2 micro. I am just creating a new keypad. Okay, user data. Okay, I'm using user data demo. I'm just creating a new keypad. Okay, it's going here. This is another. These things are not necessary actually. Okay, those things are not necessary. If you want, you can specify. You know how to specify the availability zones and everything. If you want, I can show you. Usually, I will launch the instance in 1 week. And within 1 week, I'm going here at the last advanced details, right? I'm going to the advanced details. At the end of the last configuration manual in user data, I'm pasting a script. First, I will define the script. What is the script actually? This is a bash script. The first line, even if you add this line or remove this line, nothing is going to happen. This hash symbol and the first line, which is used usually as a content header. This is just the heading for what we are going to do. We are just defined that this is the bash script. Okay. What is the next line? This is DNF. DNF is the package installer which is used in Linux distros like Fedora, Amazon Linux, etc. And we are asking the package installer to install HTTPD. What is HTTPD? That is the web server. And GAT is the system control. And what in this line of bash script indicates that we are using the DNF package installer to install HTTPD web server package in system control G80, and we are giving yes. Once it is launched, we will use this system control directory, and with this help, we will start the web server, and then we will enable the web server. We can use like this, or else we can directly give and system CTL enable HTTPD. We can give even like this. If what is the meaning of this and symbol? Once this command is executed, then after the command execution, execute this command. First, do task one. Once the task one is completed, do the task two. Here, first start the HTTPD services. That's the first command. If I give and this command, that means once this HTTP is started, then enable the HTTPD. I don't need to give like this because I have given it in a separate line. So this thing, this is CD is nothing but the control directory. In the control directory, I'm going to the root folder, that is var/www.html. In that file, I am just placing the server git clone http gerish http particles. By using this HTML file, I am just like Fruitable's website, which is the HTML attributes and other website required documents are copied and pasted in web server. Na? Easy to instance. Like we will using ADDS, we will launch the web server IIS. Once it is launched, what we will do? We will go to the inetpub. In inetpub in www root, we will go inside and we will delete the old obsolete folders, and we will copy paste all the Fruitable attributes, Fruitable's web page attributes, HTML pages, and everything. Right. The same thing. Instead of like that, we are placing the HTML files with the git clone, the last line of the script. Once it is done, if you launch the instance, now what has done, we have launched the instance at web server itself. Now this is mobile, right? This is Telnet, this is the one. We have to wait for a few minutes. I'm just copying this public IP4 so that to show you how the web page has been configured successfully. We have to wait for 2 to 3 minutes so that the status check, we know the status check already. Status check is nothing but to check whether all the micro configurations like CPU, RAM, and every configurations are perfectly configured for the new EC2 instance web server we are going to launch. And second thing, the user authentication. Those things are known as status checks. So these two status checks will be completed, like 1 or 2 minutes will take. Once it is completed, we can able to connect the instance, and we will see how the web page is launched successfully. It's processed, but it is taking some time. Let's wait for a few more minutes, probably like a few seconds. Essentializing. Maybe before that I'll just make sure networking security group make sure that inbound rules I'll just deliver HTTP. Yeah, going to this successful. You need the HTTP as well as HTTP. You want, you can allow since it is a demo, I'm just allowing all the traffic. In practical session, don't allow all the traffic that will cause the security concern for the web servers. Since it is a simple demo, I'm just giving all the traffic so that the web page will be launched very faster. I'm going to instance, giving refresh. It is taking more time. Ah, yes, because it is user data. We are directly configuring this EC2 itself as direct web server. Right? If it is launched, then we are going inside the system and we are doing the configurations like installing the web server package, promoting it as web server, then launching the website. It will take like 2 to 3 minutes for the status check. But this one, we are programmed the instance as web server before the launching itself. So what does this means? When the system is launched, it is taking few minutes extra because this instance is going to install the DNF package. It is going to the GIT, that is the system control. In system control, the packager DNF package will install the HTTP services. Then it should be started. Then it should be enabled. Once it is enabled, in the web page, we are giving our Jerish website, and those attributes should be confirmed. Everything are configured, pre-configured even before the installation itself. Now you can see the status connect is checked. I'm going to EC to connect. I'm trying to launch the instance. Taking some time. Okay. This is IP4. I'm just popping the IP4. See, I have successfully logged in into my system. Now I am going to incognito mode, pasting my IP4 and I'm giving enter. Continue to site. See, I have not went to PowerShell to log in into the system to install the web package service, then to start HTTP, enable HTTP, and nothing. I have already pre-configured all the things I need in user data so that the website, the instance is directly launched as a web server. Thank you so much, guys. This is the video. Have a good day. I'll see you with the next. Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.